Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video I'm going to show you how to beat Dr. Boom again, but this time with the board clears challenge. So I did finish all of these, and if you do have any problems with them, let me know in the comments and I'll try and help you out if you're stuck on a particular one. But I think the video would be too long if I covered all of that. So we're just focusing on Dr. Boom because that one's the hardest. Alright, so this first one is a little bit of a topsy-turvy deck. So the first thing we need to do is reduce the cost of the spells in our hand. So you can play your two Radiant Elementals onto the board. Then we need to play our test subject. So this is where it gets a little bit confusing. So all the spells we cast on test subject get returned to our hand so we can use them again. And that's important because we need to get at least 2 Vivid Nightmares. So we start by doing this. Put Vivid Nightmare on there. And you'll notice this does damage to all of the enemy minions as we go along. So now we can destroy the test subject we did. And we've got another Vivid Nightmare. Then if we cast this on the test subject again, and then kill this. Now we've got 2 Vivid Nightmares. So now that we've got 2 Vivid Nightmares, we can put one on the coil here, on Gelbin's coil. So now we'll have 2 doing attack to all of the enemy minions. Now we can just kill off our test subject again. Right, now we do need to cast Topsy-Turvy on one of these Radiant Elementals. And the reason we do that is because then it's got 2 health and we can kill it with Holy Smite. So we use the Shadow Word Pain on this one. Now we can deal 2 damage to one of the last minions left. Then we just need to kill the Radiant. Then we need to kill these off. So we kill that one first, that one second, and then we kill the Radiant Elemental last so that we've still got enough mana left to do it. Alright, this next one's a little bit tricky because you need to kill off one of the Cape Hydras early on, and that's not really very obvious. But the first thing we need to play is a Tundra Rhino, so that everything has charge. Now these can attack, these deal damage to minions either side of it, and you can give them Wind Fury for extra benefits. But what we're going to try and do is fill the board with Leper Gnomes so that they can not summon any more Leper Gnomes and kill us. So the first thing we need to do is just with any of the Cave Hydras, just attack the one in the middle. That does 2 damage to all of them. Right, and then we want to take one of these Novice Engineers and hit the guy in the middle. Right, so now you can see the board's full, so they can't summon Leper Gnomes anymore, so that helps. Right, now we can now we can attack this one with another Novice Engineer. So they're both at 4 health. And now because we can use the Cave Hydra on this, we can kill these 2 now. So you use Wind Fury on one Cave Hydra. Attack the Leper Gnome so the Cave Hydra doesn't die. Does 2 damage to there. And then you attack into this one, and then that should kill 2 more of these. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to put Wind Fury on the other Cave Hydra. And we're going to try and kill this now. So you hit in the middle there. Now we need to kill off the Cave Hydra and hit into there. Alright, so now we've got 2 minions left. So the first one you want to kill is the Novice Engineer in here. And you need to do it this way round, because if you kill that, then you won't be able to kill your Tundra Rhino. So then you use the coin, put Wind Fury, destroy this one. You should be at 1 health so you don't die. And then you finish off clearing the board that way. Alright, this one's difficult, but what we want to be doing is we want to be basically setting up a board where we've got 2 Sergeant Sallys and we've got a couple of 3 Geomancers so that we can kill all of these in one, and then the Sergeant Sally finishes them off at the end. So to start with, as before, we do need to play our Radiant Elemental because that gives us extra mana, or extra mana to use because the spells cost less. Then we cost Vivid Nightmare on here. and then we destroy that minion. Then we need to cast another Vivid Nightmare and destroy it. Always destroy the copy here. Okay. Now we can put a Vivid Nightmare on our Radiant Elemental. So now we've got 2 and our spells cost less. And actually we don't need these test subjects anymore, so we can destroy them. And you'll get back to Shadow with Pain because you're using it again on them, so then it returns it to your hand. Alright, so now we can use the battery pack to refresh our mana crystals. We play the Cobbled Geomancer. And now we need to start getting some Divine Spirits. So on this one that we've already made, remember this test subject is the one that we've always been putting things on. So we do this. And we kill the new one with the Shadowwood Pain. Alright, so that gives us a bunch of spells back. Now we can put our Sergeant Sally down, and we want to put one Divine Spirit on there. And we're doing it in this order so we can clear out enough cards. And we still need a bit more hand space, so we do the Vivid Nightmares on these. So now that we've got 3 Cobbled Geomancers, Lifesteal will do 4 damage to all minions. And these have all got 5 health, but once we swap it, they'll have 4 health. So now we can kill off our original test subjects. Then we want to double Sergeant Sally's health. Do Vivid Nightmare on her. Right, so next we want to swap the attack and health of everyone. And then we Spirit Lash. That should kill everything off the board. Now this one's really tricky, and actually probably one of the hardest ones I've come up against, but basically it's a defile puzzle, so we need to make sure we get our sequencing right. There is a Wild Pyromancer on the board, but we can only get it to activate once because otherwise it kills off the Sorcerer's Apprentices, which we do need. So the first thing we do is we play Demon Fire on the Ultrasaur. I'll do 1 damage to all enemies. So, and now that the Pyromancer doesn't kill anything off, we need to play a Moat Lurker on there. Then we need to play our Arcane Anomaly. And the reason we need to play it now is because we need it to get to 4 health by doing 2 more damage here. And we can also give this, you can put this on any of the Sorcerer's Apprentices, it doesn't really matter, because you're not giving it extra health, and we want to keep these at 1. Then we put the Ratcatcher here onto our Doomguard, and what that does then is it gives it a 9 health minion. Then we need to kill the put the Void Terror and destroy the Moat Lurker and resummon the Pyromancer, but you need to make sure you do it on this side. Okay, so now we've got a 1, a 2, a 3. This will become a 4 once we do the Defile, and it should finish off the whole board that way. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found the video useful. If you did, please leave a like, and I'll see you in the next video.